Okay. Can we get 2 Beyond Famous Star Burgers with no cheese and no mayonnaise?
Let me get up.
And we'll do them. Are we doing them as combos?
What size?
Sorry?
Large?
A large, like, drink?
I mean, the size of the drink.
Yes.
Do they have seltzer?
What drink?
Do you have seltzer, like soda water?
No. We have bottled water.
Okay, well, I'll get I don't even really want a drink.
Yeah, I don't want a drink.
We don't want the drink. Well, we'll just
I'll do a water.
We'll just get a water, like a tap water in the cup.
So you want to go me the burgers and the fries?
Yeah, and 1 water.
Bottled water or cup of water?
I'll do bottled water.
Bottled water.
Anything else for you?
No, that's everything.
Can you come to the window?
Thanks.
I have to say, no cheese, no mayonnaise.
Yeah. Any sauce? Ketchup, please. Thank you. There's napkins? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Flavor lit by fire. We got it.
We got the loot.
We got the loot. This is Watch Me Eat Carl's Jr. Beyond Famous Star Burgers.
Is that what it's called? Beyond Famous?
Yeah.
Beyond Famous.
That's good for LA, don't you think?
Yeah. So in New Orleans and in the South and on the East Coast, you don't have Carl's Jr. It's Hardee's.
Hardee's. I don't understand that.
It's
name.
just like Checkers and Rallies. It's the same thing. But
I'm from Canada.
Well, I don't know why they do that, but they don't have the Beyond Burger. The only place that I get Beyond Burger or a vegan burger is Burger King, the Impossible Whopper.
Have you tried that?
I have. And I get them to microwave the patty, and it's okay. I mean, I think in a pinch on a road trip, it's nice. But because it doesn't have any mayo or cheese, it's really dry.
Well, this doesn't have any cheese or mayo either. So we'll see. My only comparison at this point is homemade or what I get at A&W.
Oh yeah, because you have
right?
Is there no A&W here?
I think there are, but they're more rare in the US. Look,
These fries
crispy,
are good.
hot, crunchy, gone.
These fries are good.
This is a large fry? This is tiny as hell. We're in America. This should be like...
I know. You got a large?
That's what she said. She said, what size were the fries and the drink? And I said large, and then we said we don't want...
This burger special. I love that they put
special!
the Beyond Meat.
This lighting is pretty fun. Okay.
Beyond Meat sticker.
This is big. This is bigger than A&W.
This is big.
So what's Carl's Jr.? It must be famous for the fact that it's flame... Or don't they all do this?
I don't think McDonald's does.
Okay, and when they say like lit by fire, like as if there's like a real fire back there, I don't think there is. It's probably just that like they added the flavor of fire into the meat.
Well, that's how Beyond Burger already is. Like it has that grilled flavor.
Like artificial flavor, right? It is artificial flavor.
Probably.
I don't care. Food. It's amazing.
This is fat. This isn't like
famous stars.
Oh, look! I love how they squished it.
But this is fucking like I just opened that and took this out, and I'm ready to drive and eat at the same time.
Well, I like that they make the patty thinner and small and big wider.
Don't you think this is genius? Fast food got wrapped so that I could drive and eat at the same time.
This looks good.
Should
Onions,
we should be showing
ketchup.
This light's not great.
Onions, ketchup.
Onions, ketchup,
lettuce.
tomato, lettuce on a real squishy, soft bun.
See, this one's way juicier than the Impossible Whopper.
Because this is cooked properly. Like, I bet you Burger King's overcooking the Impossible. Because if you overcook the Impossible, it's not good. I don't know if you can see the color though proper. This is proper. Like a little bit red. Pink, I should say. Right?
Yeah.
I like this better than when you make the burger from the store at home.
Well, it's nice because you don't have to make it. You just...
Well, that's why I like it. I still can't believe they hand wrap it like that. That's fucking amazing. It doesn't really need cheese or mayo. It's good.
It really is. And every
By the way, it's not sponsored.
Every location is different too.
Well,
You know that some places are better.
Right. Well, we hit up the one on the way to the airport because you're about to get the hell out of here.
I'm about to go.
This is the right amount of fries that I want. I'm just saying.
I know.
If I pay for a large, I expect it to be big ass.
I'm impressed.
I like how this is so soft. Like A&W, I don't think I love the A&W one, and I've eaten so many of them. But their buns, this is like a real American fast food bun. Like I've definitely ours in Canada. I don't think get as like.
I mean, this tastes like a fast food burger.
The hilarious thing is we're in the parking lot with the Carl's Jr. And right here in front of us is a vegan Mexican place.
Is it Olga's?
Olga's Naturally, and it has a huge sign saying vegan. So maybe we'll go in there after.
I don't even want to tell you what time it is either.
Yeah, we should.
Tell them.
It's 10:30 in the morning. This is breakfast.
Well, I had a breakfast.
I don't care. I'm perfectly happy eating this
I'm
for
happy.
breakfast.
I mean, I'm about to go to the airport, so.
So it's just gonna have a nice little ride in an air pressured cabin. So
This would not be good for me
what do you mean?
if I had access to this all the time.
Oh yeah. I do. So I live here now.
Because if I saw Carl's Jr., I'd be like, ah, better go get a burger.
That's what I was like in Toronto all the time with
I remember
A&W.
you told me.
I was like, and like,
People were like, do you want to go to A&W? You were like,
sure.
okay.
And then like 2 days later, somebody like, have you tried the Beyond Meat burger yet at A&W? And I'm like, They're like, oh, I haven't. I'm like, let's go.
We should go.
Also for
We should go so you could try it.
yeah.
They didn't even ask you. They were like, have you tried it? It's like, well, let's go now. Let's drop everything.
I was going all the time.
Yeah, this is so much better than the Impossible Whopper. Not to be shady.
I need to try that one. Even though I will say, it's amazing that both products are everywhere. But I've had Impossible Burger a couple of times. We had them as sliders at the Wynn, or yeah, some restaurant at the Wynn. I've eaten a full one at like a vegan thing out here in LA. I tried it in Toronto at Vegandale for the very first time and it was overcooked. Anyway, every time I get a little bit like, I like Beyond better.
Yeah.
And I kind of just like.
I'm excited though. Impossible is going to come out in stores. Like the meat.
Oh, that's good. I wonder how that affects Beyond and like Beyond has stock. I bought stock.
You did?
Like, is that? It's obviously good to have more options, but I wonder what people like the regular omnivore would gravitate more toward. And it's really going to come down to the packaging, don't you think?
Well, Impossible has that like mouthfeel that people want with the tahini.
Do you think it's that different in terms of texture?
It definitely, the Impossible has that mouthfeel after you eat it. But
I forget.
if I had to pick, I'd choose Beyond.
Yeah, and you know why? Because this is like gluten-free, soy-free, all the things.
And
Impossible is soy and gluten. Look, and I eat that shit all the time, but I'm just saying, if I'm gonna eat a burger with a bun, then it's kind of nice to not also have more gluten.
If an omnivore is like trying to be paleo and keto, you can still eat it.
Yeah,
low carb.
that's what I feel like.
It's more similar to meat. Like, if you break it down.
This is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole point of what Ethan tried to do, which is why I like it better, to be honest.
Can I meet Ethan?
He's cute.
Have you met him?
Yeah, like so many times.
Why have you met him? I haven't.
Because I did all that A&W stuff. He's amazing. Everyone that meets him he's probably gonna watch this. Everyone that meets him has a crush on him.
Add it to the list for me. I have a lot of crushes.
We were actually pitching.
None of them have created like the largest vegan meat company in the world, though.
Right. Yeah.
Like.
He's married. He has a pet pig.
Oh.
Yeah. He's kind of like the Beyond mascot.
Cool.
Anyway, I wonder if people even know what we're talking about. So normally when I do this, obviously it's different with Timmy, but like normally when I do watch me eat, it's kind of like an interview. Because I'm usually with someone who like isn't
me
like you. So I'm not saying it needs to be an interview, but I'm just pointing that out.
You can ask me anything.
I want to know.
That's private.
I actually want to know what you're looking for in a lover.
Put me on the spot, hon.
Like, what are the most important things?
That we have really good chemistry.
Physically, or just like all in all ways?
Can I finish?
Sorry, I'm bad at that.
That we have good chemistry. That he makes me laugh. You know when you have a friend like we do and like other friends that where it's like probably like the main consistency in your whole relationship is laughter. I definitely have to have that.
Yeah.
And I would say that they have something going on in their life that's awesome. That like I really respect and admire.
That's super important because otherwise, if they're kind of this lost little puppy type person that doesn't have it figured out, they kind of latch on to you and depend on you for like.
And you're also, you might be overwhelming to them because like you're like successful. So someone who like has something going on that and that I really respect their opinion, so I can like ask them advice and I want to hear their opinion. And it's not like you don't know what you're talking about.
But like they don't have to necessarily work in food or photography. But like what if they were like, okay, what if they were like.
They could be an artist, musician. They could be a lawyer. Yeah,
okay, so I was just about to say like what if they weren't necessarily like super creative? What if they were like a scientist of some kind?
Yeah,
like, yeah.
They could be like a
That's
really
hot, actually.
Devastatingly handsome, like, you know, bulky bear lawyer with really big, you know, brown eyes and a beard. And, you know,
you're looking for a bear. You're on the hunt for bears.
I'm a bear hunter.
I like bears too.
Just like stocky.
I've always liked
wearing overalls, maybe.
Slightly stocky guy. Like, I don't want a guy that's like muscular and like really cut. I'm like.
I've been there, done that.
I've never been there, done that.
I feel a little weird. I'm like, I like touch them and I'm like.
Yeah, you feel weird. You're like, wait, it's like petting a dog with barely any fur. You're like,
I'm glad I did it, but I could. I like squished, you know, like I want to.
Yeah, like I want to be able to like pull, like.
Let me rephrase that. I like plump.
Well, what's the difference? Plump, husky, squishy.
Plump is where it's like you're not really gaining all like weight in an awkward way. It's like you just have like round chest, like a round belly, like round thighs.
Yeah, like I don't want to
round cheeks.
I don't want to sit on your body and have like hardness.
I need someone with squishy cheeks for sure. I love big lips. But I don't have big lips.
You have but you have like luscious lips. They're not big, but they're like they're not thin, is what I'm saying.
I'm a really good kisser, so it doesn't matter. People always tell me that.
Oh my god, the valet guy last night goes. Remember the valet guy at the standard? He goes. So after I left you and I went outside, and I was like, sorry, you probably just took my car down. He's like, no, the other guy didn't. And I was like, okay, well, I'm leaving. And then we started talking about like, oh, I'm from Canada. And he's like, oh, it's too hot here. I like the snow. And I'm like, you're crazy. Anyway, chit-chatty. Then as I'm leaving, he brings my car. I go in and goes, I really like the sound of your voice. It's so soothing.
Did he hit on you?
Is that a hit on? I was like, whoa, oh, thanks. I was like, that's really nice. Thank you. And he's like, okay, bye, have a good night.
He was kind of awkward,
I like the sound of your voice. It's really soothing. I was like, that is a very specific, detailed compliment. which I appreciated.
Have you ever heard that before?
Yes. People tell me that they like my voice, and on YouTube people say they like my voice. That they like go to sleep watching my vlogs or my what I ate in a day because they like the tone of my voice.
Oh.
Which means, should I get into the ASMR business?
I think that ship has sailed.
Has this ship sailed? Like mukbang, eating in cars? Like we were kind of talking about this earlier. I think that actually this is a good topic to discuss.
I think
I don't think people ever get sick of watching people eat because I like it, and I just don't think it's like an aesthetic thing.
I think it's still relevant. I think like the mukbang, like sitting and eating a whole bowl of noodles might be done.
Yeah, that's like the old version of a mukbang.
Right.
We need to step up. So I don't actually know what that is, but in the vegan world, I think it's relevant still because people just want to see you try.
Well, I think, you know, covering things like this, which is still kind of new.
Yeah.
So like, if Taco Bell comes out with their new vegan menu, which you're supposed to do, and obviously this isn't like, I'm not saying you should eat this 2 to 3 times a week. This is like a treat, you know?
Yeah, don't eat like A&W 3 times a week like I do. That's not a health recommendation. No, I know.
No, I'm just saying like, I don't know. I feel like someone's watching this like, oh, vegans are eating fast food. Like, stop. Don't start that with me. I eat so much healthy food, but it's just so nice to be able to have the convenience and the comfort of just like quickly going somewhere and ordering something that's vegan, that's delicious. And it's not like, I remember on a road trip, I went to a Burger King and literally got a tomato lettuce sandwich with pickles.
Ew.
Because that's all I could get. Or like a Subway sandwich with like...
The best part of this whole meal, and I'll say, when I go get fast food now, which is so fun, when they give you the bag and you grab the bag and it makes that sound, and then you open the bag and you smell it and you put your hand in and it crinkles around.
It's the experience.
That's actually my favorite part of the whole thing, not even the food. It's the experience, because it's an emotional, sensory experience that you had as a younger person or whatever when you first became addicted to processed food.
Lauren's getting heady over here.
And then when you're vegan, you don't get that. Like, right? The first part of our veganism, we're like, we don't have any of those like comforting experiences. I mean, this is the birth of Hot for Food, because it's like, that is what I was trying to come back to all the time. It's like, why am I going out and not having a comforting sensory experience? I'm having a fucking...
Our experience is like fighting for something. It's like, can we please get this, but can you remove this? They're like, what? Like...
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, and if you don't get what I'm saying, well...
That's okay.
That's fine.
You're not that quick.
The other thing, and like, this isn't meant to be a complainy vlog, but since we're talking about Beyond and all that,
Uh-oh.
I'm so annoyed, and it's to be expected, with all the people trying to like get their SEO up by writing like articles contradicting Beyond Meat and saying, is Beyond really healthy for you? Is it really the better option? Like, there's so many articles on publications and blogs, like legit publications, because everyone's trying to like rank, I think, by talking about something that's really hot right now.
You know what
so
I'll
I
say?
get how the media works, but I just like, I hate seeing nutritionists go in and be like, da-da-da-da, and I saw one that's like comparing Impossible Beyond to dog food, and they had like a chart
Oh my god.
with like all 3 ingredients listed, and you couldn't tell the difference between the dog food and the Impossible burger, but you could clearly see the difference with the Beyond burger because it has totally different ingredients. It's just like, shut up. Like, we're trying to like level up the earth and change the world and stop killing animals and like save the land and the oxygen in this fucking place, and everyone just like wants to find a hole in it. And like, again, it's like, get over the fact I have to take this off because it's clicking around and bothering me.
Here's what I'll say.
It makes me it makes me mad.
Here's what I'll say.
Angry.
Every time a new vegan product comes out, people are always trying to nitpick and find something that's wrong with it. And they're trying to make something that's not supposed to be healthy.
Because it says vegan or plant.
Vegan, yeah, like Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger, we're recreating an experience, okay? That's the goal, and that's what it does, and it does it beautifully. We're not saying it's a health product, but because it's vegan, it all of a sudden has to be perfect. It has to be the best ingredients, it has to be also healthy, and it also has to taste exactly the same and just as delicious. And it's very difficult to hit all those points. You can't do that. So they've made it to where it's just as delicious and the texture is dead on. And that is the goal, okay? We're not trying to make, you know, this like raw carrot mushroom burger.
Because ain't nobody wants to eat that.
And if we did make this really healthy Beyond Burger and people ate it, they would be like, that tastes vegan, that's not good, and then they're gonna laugh at veganism. So it's like a lose-lose situation. So I don't have time for it at all.
And I would also like to just say, personally, if I ate okay, people want to say, well, a hamburger is more natural, like a beef burger is like more natural, whatever the fuck natural means, and the Beyond Burger's processed food's not good for you, blah blah blah.
Is this gonna be a hot video now?
I hope so.
Because we're like going in.
But I will say, when I eat meat, I want to vomit, I have diarrhea, my stomach hurts.
And it's offensive. Last night...
I'm not even talking about like the ethical part, I'm just talking about like, I can't eat it, okay?
But last night we got ramen and the people next to us got, you know, like a pork ramen.
And pork.
And it was like, we're to the point now, it's been so long where it was like, it really was like...
The smell.
Not even thinking about what it was just like the smell was offensive. Because
I could smell, like, I say always metal, like I can smell metal and taste metal in animal products. Anyway, the point being is, when I eat Beyond Meat products, I feel amazing.
Yeah, you feel full.
I don't feel full, I feel satiated and I feel like good. I don't feel heavy, I don't feel bloated, I don't have gas, I don't have a bathroom episode 10 minutes later. I'm just saying, like, I actually feel revived in a way because it does have that proper composition of amino acids and lipids, which is like, go read about that. And I'm just, so it's doing what it's supposed to do in my body health-wise, because that's why they composed the burger the way they did, but it doesn't have all the other crap, not to mention the cruelty. But anyway,
I'm just happy that I can eat something that's delicious, convenient, that's accessible, and an animal doesn't have to be killed. That makes me happy. I haven't actually talked about this, and I thought it would be a good opportunity. It made sense to talk about it now. But it makes me angry. All these stupid articles and on Instagram, like the stupid images all these nutritionists are posting, like, is it really healthy? Yeah, I ignore all that. You started a new segment called Lauren Pops Off. Lauren pops off at the internet.
I like how we did.
Lauren pops
off.
There we go. I didn't know I was coming on a Lauren Pops Off, but it happened.
I'm gonna pop!
It's gonna pop! I have to
Can you do the open? Yeah, you have to go to the airport. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
But you could be, the opening could be like, she's gonna pop! She's gonna pop! Okay. Love you all. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry for the rant. If anyone is watching this and you want to leave like a mean comment, just don't.
You can. I don't care.
I'm not gonna read them.
Yeah, obviously you won't. Okay.
Bye.
See you.